Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't much. What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams. Hey, yo.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Denver Broncos. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They run once more with Taylor. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
19, go street. Cup 19, Cup 19. Let's go.
Richardson out of the shotgun. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Ready? 18 Cardinals.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Ready?
Richardson, shotgun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
To throw is Nix. This is caught by Evans. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
First down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Broncos at 2-3 here to begin the new season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
To throw, here's Nix. And Walker has it. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Bombers.
Here's Nix. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them. But go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
7 Pirates, 18 Rebels, 70 Lions.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Richardson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. When you look at this Bronco defense, this unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
70, 60 Maverick, 60.
Now on inside the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Come on.
A gain of 26
60
yards.
Eagles, 60 Eagles.
First down, Indianapolis.
Dragon 60. 19 Lions.
Now it's Richardson. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First and 10 at the
60
31-yard line.
Eagles, 19 Tiger, 19 Traffic. Let's go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pop, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
And Richardson yet again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Colts are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. The Colts are going to get him. There he goes. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Nix from the shotgun. Over the middle, complete. It's Walker. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 9.
Captain. Bombers. Chill.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And, Charles, you know, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
That is incomplete.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Panther 11, 19, Cougar 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick,
Richardson. Pressure comes and down he goes. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Now 3rd down and very long.
Dragon, 7 Pirates, 6.
Richardson looking to throw. Down the field, he's got Warren. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Trap 60, trap 6. Come on. Buffalo 18, Cowboy 80.
Here's Richardson to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Colts take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 40-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Bombers.
Throwing Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Mike Evans, he's going to go. And all the way home for a Broncos score. 9 yards. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Now Richardson. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
17 yards. It's a gain of 17 yards.
First and 10, Taylor now. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 75 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Ready, set. Dragon 60, cut my team, cut my thing.
Richardson looking to throw this. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Chop 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattlers, 19 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Viking, 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to the air with Richardson. That is caught. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Cowboy 80, cut my team, cut my...
Richardson working from the gun. That's caught right side. It's Warren. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Dragon 60, 7, chop 60, chop 60.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
QB sneak, Richardson. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Anthony Richardson, as the first half is winding down. And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now 2nd and 9. Now it's Nix. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Nix to the air. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
A final shot before break. Nix. Connection with Walker going across the formation. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for our Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And Walker has it. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will have the Broncos first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Broncos first down.
Here's Nix. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
23 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Operating from the gun, Nix. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
In a game that hasn't gone your way, you've got to throw in the end zone at every opportunity and hopefully climb back in as much as possible. He put way too much on that throw, though, and that shot ends up with nothing.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. That one out wide and intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang, Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
Left side, he finds Pierce. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 9-yard line.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
First down,
Panther 11,
Indianapolis.
Panther 11. Warriors, come on. That's 65, Cowboy 80. Go.
Now it's Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. And that, what a dangerous throw there back across the field, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver.
19 tight. 19, 18. 7 Pirates.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
Cougar 19.
Richardson going on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Lutz good on the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Here's Richardson to throw. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Hey. Ready,
QB sneak, Richardson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Taylor. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
This has not been a fun game for this defense. They've definitely had their share of struggles, but they needed to make a play right there, and they finally get it done on 3rd and goal.
And his kick here is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Kill.
Throwing Nix. Gonna throw right side here, complete. The offense on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
They're going. It's Nix. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A a great effort there. 33 yards. And the Colts are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 24. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part. Because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Back to the air with Nix. Room to maneuver at the 35. And finally wrestled down at the 11. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Touchdown! Donald Parham, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. Give them a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Running left, Taylor. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Richardson, shotgun on third down. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, before I sat down, still ballin'.